Hey, what's up? Shalom, shalom. My name is Steve Cunningham, better known as Steve USS Cunningham, former two-time Cruiserweight World Champion. I was a Christian for 38 years. The Ruach HaKodesh brought to my attention who our ancestors were, who I am today, and that we are to keep his commandments still. So I left Christianity, left that church, left that ideology. Boom, we are commandment-keeping Hebrew Israelites, all right? Now, I didn't say black Hebrew Israelites, you know what I mean? Hebrew Israelites. What is a black Hebrew Israelite? It's ridiculous. So, I do want to say before I start this video, before I get into this fishy situation, because this stuff is mad fishy. I'm going to talk about the things that revolve around it, some things you may know, some things you may not, but it's fishy. My condolences to the families, you know, who lost someone in this situation, in this shooting. That's sad, very sad. The Hebrew Israelite community does not condone murders, does not condone shootings, does not condone killings, does not condone or teach its members to go out and commit mass shootings. It's ridiculous, you know, but they know that. They know that. So with that being said, let's look at these two shooters. So in the first part, the first day that this happened, there was two pictures of a male and a female, and then the next day there was two different pictures of a male and a female. All right, that's mad fishy. Then they're saying the dude was linked. They're always saying he's linked to an Hebrew Israelite camp or whatever. Linked. Dude was a Marine before also. He was linked to the United States government. So why didn't we say a former Marine veteran shot up a Jewish market and killed people? You know, was he a Christian before? You know what I mean? Because we could have said former Christian shot up Jewish market. How come they never use someone's faith except when it's a Muslim or now an Israelite? They don't use that when it's a Christian. What about all these school shooters? All of these white kids that are shooting up schools? You know, what about them? We never see headlines, Christian teen shot up high school. You know? Why? Because Christianity is this system's religion. It's all one system. The cops, the news, the radio stations, you know, and it's church, it's religion, it's Christianity. So they're not gonna out each other. A system against itself will not stand. So they ain't gonna do that. So you got this dude used to be a Marine. They're not saying that, you know, or they're not saying a former veteran. Now he's a Hebrew, former linked to black Hebrew Israelites. How the freak is you a black Hebrew Israelite? It don't make no sense. Oh, that's stupid, man. Also, they said the Hebrew Israelite, black Hebrew Israelites are a hate group, and they are anti-cop and anti-government. All right, let's stop here right quick. Anti-cop. Why would any so-called black male from the ghettos, from the hood, from the inner city, why would any so-called black male be pro-cop? There's some things that happen there. There's so much that happens there. I'm from Philadelphia. I live in Pittsburgh right now. I'm from Philadelphia. I grew up during the crack era. We knew the cops that had dope on the street. We knew the cops that was selling guns. This is just the same thing. Everything that people are getting to see now through the video phones, through the cameras on the cell phones, we've already known. White America and the rest of America and the rest of the world are just getting to see this. But we grew up with this. This is a generational thing. This has been happening since day one. Cops killing us, blaming us, lying on us, saying he did this. We seeing videos they didn't do anything. Cops raping people, raping women. Cops sticking batons up dudes' butts. That happened in New York. I think the dude name was Diallo. You know, cops playing drugs, cops playing guns, all this. We've known this for generations. America didn't believe us. Now the camera phone's out, and some of them still don't want to believe. So it is what it is. So, yeah, anti-cop. We're anti-unlawful cops. Stick to your Constitution, man. Do your constitutional duty. You swore an oath to the Constitution. Anti-government. Why would we be pro-government? Why? This is the same government that gave our ancestors, our grandfathers, from that generation, syphilis, just to watch them go through the phases and die. The same government that used people in I forgot which city it is. I'm gonna post it right here. That used people in this city as guinea pigs while they sprayed chemicals on this city of people to watch them go through the phases. This is that same government. So why would we be pro-government? You know, it's ridiculous. So we're looking at these, back to the Hebrew Israelites, or the black Hebrew Israelites. They call us domestic terrorists. So now we see what they're doing with this shooting, with this so-called shooting. Could be a false flag. False flag doesn't mean people don't die. People die. It just means the people that they're blaming this on aren't the ones, most likely, or really ain't the ones. So they've called the Hebrew Israelites domestic terrorists. We are domestic terrorists, more dangerous than Al-Qaeda, they say, and more dangerous than the KKK. That is asinine right there. There has been no Hebrew Israelite or black Hebrew Israelite group, sect, camp, person that has went into an all-white town because of one black woman said they raped her or touched her or looked at her, cleaned out that town, destroyed it, burned it, raped people, shot, murdered the men, stole their goods. That hasn't happened. And hung them. How many hangings are equated to the Hebrew or the black Hebrew Israelite community? So how are we more dangerous than the KKK, bro? So you see, this is them setting the stage. They've been setting the stage since, I believe, 1999 was Project Megiddo. Project Megiddo, another investigative, whatever you call it. They were looking at these extremist groups and they labeled the Hebrew Israelites as an extremist group. There's no bodies on the Hebrew Israelites, man. We don't do that. We keep the Torah the Most High. But they know this. Again, they know this. So we with that being said, they had us on the domestic terrorist list. They've been looking at it since '99 with Project Megiddo, talking about we were a millennial group that could possibly, insurge, give some insurgencies. This is stupid. Also, we look at who's controlling the narrative. They control the narrative. They control the narrative. They control the news. They control the radio. They control the movies. So the news, mass shooting just happened. Black Hebrew Israelites did it. It's all over the radio. Now we got thirdly, movies. Movies. Danny Glover is now making a movie that is called St. Paul. He's making this movie, and it's about a college student who's doing his thesis on Hebrew Israelites. He infiltrates, as they use the words infiltrate. He infiltrates the Hebrew Israelite or the black Hebrew Israelites and finds that there's a sect that's planning a terroristic attack. Come on, man. Let's talk about controlling the narrative. They control the narrative. So now this is the only time that majority part of America, that white America, that middle America, that whole part of America, that they will get of what a Hebrew Israelite is. The black Hebrew Israelites. Oh, there, look, it's in the movie. The movie said it. We all know how people look at movies. They look at movies like they're real. And this will put the spin on who we are to these people who this is their first taste of us, the first look at us. So it's going to be a negative one. Now, once that movie comes out, it's going to be reinforced by this mass shooting by the black Hebrew Israelites. So what they're doing is they're setting the stage. They are setting the stage. I just read an article that said de Blasio, the mayor for New York, he's already got this special unit, a special unit of police set up to combat racial insurgencies before they occur. Come on. Yo, you don't see their handwriting on the wall, man. So they're basically setting this. They've already set it up. This is just it playing out now. That they're gonna be pulling these brews off of corners. Bet you they probably won't even be giving these dudes permits anymore. They're gonna be running up, harassing these brews on the corners that's kicking the truth. They're gonna label it hate speech. You ain't gonna be able to say out loud no more at some point. we the real Jews, those Jews over there fake. You ain't gonna be able to say that, man. They gonna run up on you, man. You getting trashed, or you get shot, or you getting locked up. Also, a lot of us brews hold Shabbat lessons at our homes. They're gonna be kicking in doors. They're gonna be snatching people up. This is what they're setting the stage for, man. This is what they're setting the stage for. I remember when I was a Christian, and I've heard this a lot of times about, oh, they're gonna take our Bibles at one point. They're reading prophecy, but they place themselves, Christian, in there instead of, they don't even know who the Israelites are or none of that. That don't even make sense to a Christian. So they put themselves in there. They're gonna run in our house and take our Bibles, and we're gonna get locked up for our faith. They're talking about us. They wasn't talking about Christianity or Christians. They were talking about commandment keeping, Sabbath keeping, Torah keeping Israelites. That's who they were talking. That's who the scripture's talking about. This system is not going to go against this religion. How is that going to happen? What is a Christian going to do that's going to have them take their Bible? Come on, man. Stop. So this is what they're doing. We have to be vigilant, diligent in the scriptures, and keep praying to the Most High. They know, they see that we out here waking up numerous people. It's just happening. Boom, boom, boom. This guy's out. This guy's up. He's up. He's up. He's out of Christianity. He left. They know Christian. They said it. This is an article. Christian. The numbers in Christianity have dropped significantly. People are not finding out. People are realizing and seeing how much bull that religion is. So they leave it. It contradicts itself so many times in so many places. So they see that. But anything black, anything with so-called black people, and they're together in unity, unified so-called black community, they want to destroy that. They want to destroy that. This country destroys that. Black Panthers. They painted them the bad guys. Went in there, killed them. Killed the leader. Anything so-called black, they want to destroy it. So now they labeled us black Hebrew Israelites. So now you labeled us black Hebrew Israelites. You've got it all on the news, the black Hebrew Israelites, and they mass shoot, their domestic threat. They're shooting this up. Now you got a unit, special unit, geared towards stopping these racial insurgencies before they occur. Come on, now and also you have a movie coming out that's going to further drill or stomp the nail into the heads of these people that don't even know their Bible, that don't even know nothing about us. They're going to paint the picture of us being the bad guy. We are the bad guy. So this is what it's going to be, man. You sit back, pray, and stay vigilant in the, on the scriptures, on keeping the commandments, and diligently in them. All right? That's all I got to say, man. Shalom. Everybody be safe, man. They coming for us.